here's the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Hello and welcome to Blockbusters, the brand new general knowledge quiz game in which we give away an enormous number of prizes, not only to the contestants, but to the schools they represent as well. Now, if you were with us yesterday, you'll know we got to an amazingly crucial part of the game. It's what's known in Blockbusters as the gold run. Now, one particular contestant has to make a connection across that board, answering questions. The initial letters are in those boxes to the answer. Like that, it can be done simply, or it can be done in a complicated way like that. That's just an example. Now, that seems relatively simple. I ask the questions, and those initial letters contain the answers. But that move, that connection across the board, gold to gold, has to be done in 60 seconds. So, Ruth, this time, I must put you on the hot spot. Well, an important part of this game, as you well know, Ruth, I have to recap on the conditions. You have to make that connection, gold to gold, in 60 seconds across the board by answering the questions correctly. If you don't make the connection, you get £10 for every correct answer. And we time that move, that 60 seconds, from the moment you give me the initial letters you wish to start with on the left-hand side of the board. No.
BW.
BW, Captain at Adelaide at end of 1982.
Pass. BM.
A police van for transporting prisoners.
Pass. NP.
An excessively inquisitive person.
Nosy Parker.
Correct.
DID.
Longest running BBC record programme.
Pass. PS.
What rubies, emeralds and diamonds are.
Precious stones.
Correct.
TLS.
What fractures the camel's vertebral column?
The Last Straw.
Correct.
BD.
Surely the world's most famous Viennese waltz.
Blue Danube.
Correct.
RCS.
Looking through them makes everything seem good.
Pass. PF.
Not much money, but a forerunner of the bicycle.
Penny farthing.
Correct.
RD.
Largest wild mammal in Britain.
Pass. KOL.
Isn't that sad? Your time ran out just on that very last question. You won for yourself, Ruth, £40, £50. You've got one at the top. £50 in all because of that gold run. But I will now tell you what you missed out on. And there were quite a number, weren't there? So, we start with the left-hand column, and you went for BW, Captain at Adelaide, at the end of 1982, was Bob Willis. The next question, BM, a police van for transporting prisoners, Black Maria. The longest-running BBC record programme is Desert Island Discs. Yes, now you know, don't you? And looking through them makes everything seem good is rose-coloured spectacles. And there was one other, RD, which was the one right at the end, largest wild mammal in Britain. Would you have known it?
I don't know.
Red deer.
Yes.
Ah, well. Never mind. Congratulations. You scored for yourself £50. And if you'll take your seat, we'll do another round of Blockbusters. Well, now, before we introduce you to the new contestant, and there has to be after every gold run, let me just show you the original Blockbusters board and tell you exactly how the game works. The board, as you can see, is made up of a series of compartments, or units as we call them, each one of which contains a letter. Now, they're very important to those letters because they are the initial letters to the questions, the answers of the questions I'll be asking right throughout the game. The game is unique, as you've probably realized by now, in that the teams appear to be slightly odd. In fact, what happens is that one person plays two to test the old adage, 2 heads are better than 1. Well, we've seen 2 of the heads already. Let's see the third as we play another game of Blockbusters. Melanie, welcome to the programme.
Thank you.
Those who were with us yesterday know all about Verity and Ruth's likes, dislikes in school. Let us just recap on that in a moment. First of all, what's your school?
Hindmark's Comprehensive in Chelmsford.
In Chelmsford, I see. And can you tell us, Verity and Ruth, again, for those who weren't with us, what school you go to?
Felixstowe College.
That's right. And very quickly, the interests again.
Sailing, walking and art appreciation.
That's right. And you, Ruth?
Music and sport.
OK, well, that's it. The board is ready, the lights are flashing, so let's, shall we, play Blockbusters. Well, I must tell you, particularly as Melanie's new contestant, that you can answer any question any of the time. The questions are meant for everybody, and you get a choice after the first one, which is flashing now as a T, and it means we start with this question. What T is the apple-shaped island to the south of Australia? That's Ruth.
Tasmania.
Tasmania is correct. Well done. Your choice, Ruth.
B, please.
B? Here it is. What B is a long version of a pillow? Yes, that's Ruth again.
Bolster.
Bolster's right. Well done. Go for another.
W, please.
Why not? W? What W is a hole in the Mendips? Oh, just too late, Melanie. Would you have known? Wookie?
No.
Ah, it's a famous beauty spot in the Mendips. Well, we go for W again, open to all. What W is the name given to the French-speaking people of southern... And that's Ruth again.
Sorry.
You've lost it. Well, the whole question goes, of course, to you, Melanie. What W is the name given to the French-speaking people of southern Belgium?
Walloons.
Walloons is right. Well done. A good start. What you've done there is what your aim should have been, to block their journey across the board, but now you have to try to get from top to bottom yourself.
J, please.
J, you want? Okay, here it is. What J is a 5-gallon can for petrol?
Jar.
Not a... You should press the button. Not a jar. In fact, I have to give it to them now. What J is a 5-gallon can for petrol, and you have to put the hand up, the one of you that knows, if you do know. You don't. It's a jerry can. It's an old-fashioned term, but it's a jerry can nonetheless. Another J. What J was the beloved disciple? Yes, Ruth.
John.
John is right. Well done. Well, now you can see the way the game works. The girls, the pair of them, are trying to make their way across the board. And, of course, it's Melanie who's trying to make her way down. And they're getting quite a way across. 3 units already filled. And which one's the next one going to be?
S, please.
S. Right. What S goes before beam, spot, and set? Verity.
Sun.
Sun is right. Yes. Sunbeam, sunspot, and sunset. And it gives you that flashing light, which means there's 1 to go. That's if Melody doesn't block it. Which one is it going to make?
H, please.
H? Right. What H were Lee the writer, Holman the painter, and that's Melanie?
Harvey.
Sorry?
Harvey.
Not Harvey, I'm afraid. I'll have to give the complete question to Verity and Ruth. What H were Lee the writer, Holman the painter, and John the mountaineer?
Hunts.
Hunts, right. Absolutely right. And that's the connection. Well, that's tremendous. I must fill you in on the actual financial side of things, because we haven't really mentioned that. Whereas in the gold run, each combination of letters is worth £10. In this particular part of the game, the normal part of the game, the letter is worth £5. Now, Verity and Ruth have amassed, since we started yesterday, £195, as well as winning a 12-inch portable television set and radio cassette. That came in one of the gold runs. Melanie is, in fact, £5 to the good at the moment. So we're going into game 2 of the set of 3. They are best of 3, of course, and this is the game with S flashing, and this is the way we start. Here we go. What S is the dog that tries to shoot down the Red Baron? Yes, Ruth.
Snoopy.
Snoopy's right. Well done. Good start. Okay.
P, please.
P. Ah, something we haven't come up against yet. Let me tell you that that particular sound is very important indeed, because the contestant that answers this question also wins a prize, and a pretty good prize. It's a Blockbuster bonus for the school. So, girls, concentrate on this. Here we go. What P is a love potion? The answer is filter, P-H-I-L-T-R-E. We'll go for another P. The prize still holds. What P was a Swiss educationalist and the name of a children's village? Pestalozzi was the answer to that one. The third P in a row. What P was the title of a king of ancient Egypt? Yes, Verity.
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh is right. Well done. Well, that not only gets you that particular unit and gives you the choice for the letter, but it also wins a prize for your school. Let's see what it's going to be.
Verity's one for her school,
a video recorder.
You're going to be pretty welcome back at the school when you go back, aren't you? Yes? Are you going to ask them whether you can borrow any of these prizes? Yes, you are. I thought that was in the offing. Well, now, Melanie, you realise you've actually got to win this next one to stay in the game, don't you?
Yes.
But we'll see how it goes. So we're going into this particular one as we ask you to pick the next letter, please.
A, please.
Verity picks A. And the question is, what A can be right, obtuse, or reflex? Verity.
Angle.
Angle is right. Well done. Precariously close. What next?
R, please.
R, certainly. What R is the order of mammals that includes rats, mice, and squirrels? Melanie.
Rodents.
Rodents is right. Well blocked. Shouldn't be partial, but I'm glad you're on the way. Now, where are you going to go next?
L, please.
L. What L was a saint at 9, a sun king at 14, and executed at 16? No, it's a tricky one, this. Louis is the answer. 3 different kings of France. Sorry about that. We'll take another L, shall we? What L was the party of the Red Rose during the War of the Roses? And that's Ruth.
Lancaster.
Lancaster is right. Well done. Well, now, once again, that flashing light means you're almost making that connection if it's not blocked by Melanie. Which one are you going to pick?
B, please.
B it'll be, and this could do it for you. What B is the professional played by Lewis Collins? It's Ruth again.
Bodie.
Bodie is right, and that's Blockbusters. Well, there we are. Another splendid game by the girls. They seem to be unbeatable. We shall see. What it does mean, of course, is that we've got to say goodbye already to Melanie, who seems only to have joined us a few moments ago. So, Melanie, thank you very much for being with us. You take with you £10, as well as a Blockbuster leather-bound dictionary, and, of course, a Blockbuster set. Many, many thanks.
Thanks very much.
Let me just say that we'll be doing a goal run in a few moments' time. But we won't do it now because we've got something else on our minds. Be back.
It's taken my family generations to perfect the perfect curry. Patak's makes perfect.
Are you close?
Closer than we've ever been.
Surprise!
Whoa. I hope you like it here.
Your wicked days are done.
Not the welcome I was expecting.
You have to save yourself.
Our family never gives up.
It's love.
Paramount Plus, a mountain of entertainment. Join now to get 12 months half price.
No, sorry. I think it's...
Okay.
This is broadband made for working from home. With the UK's fastest major broadband provider. Reliable Wi-Fi that reaches where you need it most. And EE Work Mode that boosts your broadband. Search EE Broadband, powered by BT.
With Sky Store, you're in for an epic night.
There's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world. We're in a race against the Nazis. I have no choice.
Is it big enough
To end the war.
to end all war?
6, 5, 4, 3.
It's happening, isn't it?
2, 1.
Oppenheimer, available now in Sky Store, the ultimate movie collection.
In a world of choices and voices, here's some Thingspiration. What floats your boat? What gets your goat? Do you recline on cloud 9? Or is classic your cup of tea? The right thing is your thing, and we've got just the thing for you. DFS, what's your thing?
Playing
Playing bingo at Tombola is about being part of our community and having fun. And to keep it fun, most of our players use our safe play tools to set their limits and stay in control.
I've got a weekly deposit limit just so I can keep within my own budget.
The app and the site just gives you so much support, like your limits and everything.
Keep it fun, chat with friends, and play safely at Tombola.
Sky Art's most prestigious competition is back. And this year we're going further and wider to capture the unexpected.
Your time starts now.
While tackling the great outdoors.
Because of the heat, everything's drying on the brush.
I could pass out.
This is actually my first time painting outside. We arrived and the heavens opened.
It's quite difficult focusing with everybody all over the place.
I attack the picture as physically as I can.
They're artists, they do what they like.
5 minutes left.
This is art imitating life.
It just brings the whole thing alive.
It can only be Landscape Artist of the Year. Starts Wednesday the 10th of January on Sky Arts.
From fire, we get ice.
On time, Blow. Get a car. Oh, my God.
How did you do this?
Wait, what? Just open your eyes.
That's amazing, man. That was amazing.
Welcome back to Blockbusters at another tense moment in a show that's full of them. We've got to a gold run, and that means a major blockbuster prize. We left the girls sorting out who was going to go for this particular gold run, but of course there's no sorting out to be done, because Verity and Ruth, of course, you take it alternately. As Ruth was in the last gold run, I take it you now are prepared to enter this one. So let us put you on the hot spot. A quick recap on the rules with the gold run. Here is the board. That connection has to be made gold to gold across the board in as quick a way as possible. It can be as little as 5 units, or it can be far more complicated. Here's a good example of that. It's up to you which way you do it. See what I mean? But the one condition is, of course, that you must make that connection gold to gold in 60 seconds, in just 60 seconds. If you make the connection, you win a major prize, a major blockbuster prize. If you don't, you get £10 for each question you answer. Tell me when you want to start. That's when the timing starts.
J-O-H-A, sorry.
Burnt in the marketplace at Rouen.
Joan of Arc.
Joan of Arc, correct.
MD.
September the 29th.
Midday. No, sorry.
Wrong.
DWC.
Four-footed companion of one of London's Lord Mayors. Four-footed companion of one of London's
Dick Whittington's cat.
Dick Whittington's cat, correct.
KL.
Legendary monarch whose daughters were Regan, Goneril and Cordelia.
King Lear.
Correct.
FLW.
What some people say on their deathbeds.
Famous last words.
Correct.
JLC.
Created Smiley.
Jean-Louis Carré. CAR.
CAR. Two sides in the English Civil War.
Cavaliers and Roundheads.
Correct, and that's the gold run. Nearly gave me a heart failure. What a magnificent run, and Verity does it again. Well, I'll be telling her where she went wrong on one or two of the questions, but first of all, let's find out what that major prize is going to be.
If you're between 16 and 18, you'll probably want to learn to drive. How about 25 driving lessons with personal tuition, which takes you up to and includes the driving test itself? We'll even arrange the license for you, and all this is done at a centre near your hometown.
Does that suit you, Verity? Yes. Would you like to learn to drive as well, Ruth?
Yes, please.
Because it applies to you as well. That prize goes out twice. Congratulations to you both. Before we get on with the next round of Blockbusters, I think we ought to tell you where you went wrong on two of the questions you missed out on. First of all, it was MD. September the 29th is Michaelmas Day. The next one you got wrong was JLC, which you almost got right with John Louis Carter or something. It was John Le Carré, of course. And I think that about did it, because you went right across the board and earned for yourself yet another major prize in Blockbusters. Right, time for us to meet a new contestant. Let's find out about him. Paul, which part of the country do you come from?
I'm from Great Bar in Birmingham.
And the school you go to?
It's Great Bar School.
Uh-huh. And you realise what a challenge you've set yourself, don't you?
Yes, I think they've been very lucky so far.
They have been very good indeed. They've amassed themselves, quite apart from all the gifts, £220 each, which is not bad. However, don't be put off. That could be yours. All you have to do is to win 2 games out of 3. We're going to start with the games. Girls, are you feeling content? Yes, they're looking smug, a little bit smug. This is where the danger lies, you see. You start to relax a little, so keep on your mettle as we look at the board and see that the next letter we have to start, the first game of the set of 3, is T. Right, T we go. Stand by the buttons. What T goes before deck, measure? Quick one there from Ruth.
Top.
Not top. I must pass it over to Paul. What T goes before deck, measure, and recorder?
Tape.
Tape is right. Absolutely correct. Very good. Good start, Paul. Launches you on your way. What next?
A, please.
A, certainly, right at the top there, to make that top connection. What A are the small creatures that appear with singer Adam? Yes, Paul.
Ants.
Ants, they are. It's obvious the girls aren't fans. Adam and the Ants. Where next?
M, please.
M for mother. And that produces this. What M is the layer of almond paste you find... Verity.
Marzipan.
Marzipan it is, yes. Find it under the icing of a cake, and it's your choice.
B, please.
B. OK. Now, what B was the city that played host to the 12th Commonwealth Games in 1982? Ah, just in time. Yes, Verity.
Brisbane.
Brisbane it was. Well done. Couldn't have been closer, that one. Where are you going to go next?
J, please.
You're going to make the connection on the right-hand side. I suspected you might. You're an old hand at this now, aren't you? Here we go. What J is a buff-coloured cow that gives very... Ruth?
Jersey.
Yes, very creamy milk, correct. Watch yourself, Paul, OK? Here we go, the next one. What is it to be?
P, please.
P?
Yes.
P? What P is a small basket for strawberries? Both the girls went for the buttons. Verity got there first.
Punnet.
Punnet is right. Right. That's 4 units out of the 5. 1 to go unless it's blocked. Which is it to be?
Y, please.
Y. Don't often have Y questions. What about this one? What Y is a popular dessert made from fermented milk? Ah, it's Verity again.
Yogurt.
Yogurt it is, and that's it. Good heavens above. Are you never going to stop? Poor Paul's sitting here shaking in his shoes. Are you good at general knowledge at school? Do you do this all the time? No. It's just come to you in a flash, has it? OK, we're going into game 2. Paul, you've got to win this one. I don't want to worry you, but you've got to win this one to stay in the match. It's round 2 of the game of 3, and U is already flashing, telling me to get on with it, which I will. What U is the female attendant in a cinema? Yes, Ruth?
Usherette.
Usherette is right. Good start. And another, please.
C, please.
C. You're businesslike about this now. Here we go. What C is a bit of furniture that can be ladder back, wing, wheel back, or stick back? Yes, Paul.
Couch.
Sorry?
Couch.
Not a couch, no. I've got to pass it over to the girls again. What C is a bit of furniture that can be ladder back, wing, wheel back, or stick back?
Chair.
Chair is right. Absolutely good. That's the second unit, second blue unit on the board. Is there going to be a third?
G, please.
We shall see with G. What G, all of you, was the pure knight who sat in the siege perilous? A literary. Yes, Ruth.
Green Knight.
No, I wonder if Paul knows. What G was the pure knight who sat in the siege perilous?
Gawain.
No, it wasn't. It was Galahad. So, on to another G. What G is a kind of artichoke and a 3-dimensional representation of the world? Yes, Varela.
Globe.
It is a globe, and that gives you 3 blue spaces. Where next?
R, please.
R. She's so blasé about it now. All right, see if you can get this. What R is the master of ceremonies at a circus? Yes, Verity?
Ringmaster.
Yes, Verity? Well, it's flashing again. It means that you're almost at that connection, but it still could be foiled by one white space on the board. I wonder what it's going to be. Which one are you going to choose?
E, please.
E, I thought you would. What? E is a poetic and musical festival in Wales. Yes, Verity?
Eisteddfod.
Yes, it is. That's the connection. Dear me, and it means once again, I'm feeling a bit grim about this because it's always the fellas that seem to be kicked out, isn't it? There you are. I mean, kicked out, I mean asked to leave. Paul, you've won £10. It's not a bad amount of money. Even better, I can tell you, when you see it, is the Blockbusters leather-bound dictionary, which you can take and use and keep, and also the Blockbuster spreadshirt. OK, give them a round of applause. Yes. I'm all for clapping the fellas, because the fellas are not doing terribly well at the moment, but the girls are. You're feeling rather at ease now. Now, once you get into it, do you think that's a bit of a thing to watch? Yes?
Yeah.
Not feeling terribly confident still? No. But you've won quite a lot. Shall we tell you? You've won a 12-inch portable television and radio cassette. You've won for the school a video recorder. You've won 25 driving lessons, and that's each, as well as £270 each. So you must be feeling quite pleased with yourself, mustn't you? You realise... You do realise, if you go on like this, when you walk down Felixstowe High Street, people are going to say, that's them. That's those girls who've won all that money. Do you think you can cope with stardom?
Yes.
I think they can. Well, it looks as though we're in to another gold run, but we're going to leave you in suspense once again, because the gold run comes up tomorrow at the same time. So don't forget to join us. We'll be introducing you to a new contestant, but first of all, one of the two girls, and I'll leave you to work out which, will be entering the gold run for another Blockbuster major prize. From all of us to all of you, do join us again and see which one of the girls gets it. If she does, goodbye for now.
We've got millions of free Chell Place holidays available this summer. Don't miss out. Book now with Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust.
Come on, Santa. This Christmas, choose Duracell.
Sky Cinema brings you 2 free view tickets every month, so you can indulge in Wonka on us this Christmas.
My name is Willy Wonka. I'm something of a magician and chocolate maker. Ooh. I give to you chocolate.
It's just a bit of chocolate.
It was actually my chocolate.
Enjoy Wonka in cinemas now with Sky Cinema.
'Twas the height of the holidays, and all through the town, laughter rang out when Jen shut Mum's board down. Dad's properties were raking in, stacks upon stacks, until Emma swooped in, with a bank heist right back. Every mogul and every tycoon built up their worlds while carolers crooned. Gifts rained down as he yelled with a grin. Happy holidays to all! Now roll, build, win! Download Monopoly Go now!
There we go, folks. Strap yourselves in.
Enjoy every step of the way. These are moments that you're never going to forget.
We got it. You got it, mate.
What a player!
She's got it.
Enjoy more.
You never want to miss it.
In 2024, live with Sky Sports.
The unofficial science of is back.
Are you ready?
No.
As Chris Ramsey and Paul Chowdhury try not to die hard.
Bowser is coming.
Together, we'll annihilate that monster.
The Super Mario Brothers movie, available now on Sky Cinema.
Magnum.
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 You're actually enjoying this, aren't you?